Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Talus today, Max Alt Spam Talus to be specific. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, I've just woken up, which is why I sound a little bit more fried than usual while my eyes can't even bloody fully open. But we're playing some Talus with the focus being on trying to get our ult off as much as possible. I've actually done this before, like back in, I think, 2019, midway through 2019, sometime around there. And I did try and revisit this video at some point, I think in 2020, and it just ended up getting scrapped for one reason or another. But since then, a bunch of things have actually changed. One being the card that actually gives us the ult charge on the punch is actually significantly better than it was before, because you used to get it, I think, a percentage on a kill. Now it's a percentage whenever you actually hit it. At level 5 it's 15%, which is pretty decent. You also get like 3 to 5% from the actual damage on the punch. We'll be going for max morale boost as well, just to make it even more ridiculous. Talus's ult gen's pretty quick anyway, and with this it's just going to be ridiculous. For the talent, we're going to be going for the one that I usually go for, the one that gives us the reset on the punch and the Q, mainly because it's probably his best talent in most situations, like TDM and Onslaught and stuff. Ocean Bargain is fine too. Nothing personal is definitely the least popular one. It's a big reason why we're not going for it, because even though I find it to be quite interesting of a talent, it does actually buff our ult charge, it'll probably give us less of a benefit than going for this one, which resets the punch, which gives us 15+% whenever we land it. So yeah, for the talent we'll be grabbing in the strength, and then for the setup I kind of showed you it already. It's very similar to what I usually go for Talus, just instead of getting the lifesteal on our overcharge, we're changing it out for a bunch of ult charge on the punch. We still got the movement speed, still got the damage reduction, bit of reset on the punch with the Q, which I don't usually have, and then also a bit of extra health. Alright, well for game 1 we've got King of the Hill, Snowfall Junction, we've got a Genos and an Andro already locked in, also a Makoa and a Dredge. Shoutouts to Rob, pretty sure I played with him before, and also Bartex, that is a Makoa and Dredge. And then for this I had a Kinessa, an Eevee, a Fury, a Tyra, and a Zin. Seems like a pretty standard King of the Hill, but the matchmaking does look a little bit iffy. All of them have the battle pass, nobody on our side has it other than me. I do actually have some codes to give away. I guess I'll throw one or two of them up in the video now for those of you guys that are early to the videos and stuff. I always forget to give them away because I get sent them every month. Thank you, Evo Mojo, for the codes, by the way. But yeah, they should have popped up on screen. I'll probably give a few away in some future videos as well. We'll go ahead and grab in the strength though, and then the setup. I would say for the setup it is definitely nice to go up against tanks and stuff, because it's easier to land your punch, because it can be a little bit finicky. We'll go ahead and I guess grab morale boost and nimble, and then we'll get some Chronos as well. Yeah, sure, pretty much going for all yellow items here with Talus. For the talents we've got Luminary, which should be quite nice, Curse Revolver, Half Shell Scuttle. Then for their side, Mercy Kill, Yomi Cherish, Wormhole, and Reposition. Okay, I guess I'm going to try and play the point so I can get my punch off. Guess I should go after the Fury. Yeah, sure, damage Genos buff is mental, or Genos damage buff. I don't know what I even said. Okay, there's the Q for the Zin. I need to stop using my punch for movement if I want to try and get ult gem with it. She's legit on like 2 health. Did I really time it that badly? There's some more shots for the Eevee. Okay, we're actually 70-0 right now. Grab some more morale boost, just fire into Zin's counter so we can blast him. Nice. They're playing really defensively. I don't know why they're not even trying to push up. I guess we'll go ahead and pop the ult because we need to get it off as often as possible. There's a punch. See if I can land another one to get me some percentage. No, because Talus punch feels like crap. There is the reset. Hello, Tyra and Eevee. There's a punch for you, which actually landed. I think I might be dead though. Okay, Zin's definitely going to kill me. Yeah. There we go, we're 100 points to 9. I don't know why we've been so aggressive at the start, but it's worked. Throw down the F here through the beam. There's a punch. We get some shots on her. There is a kill any second. Okay, Nessa is there at the back. I think she just went for the ult. Should we go and punch her, see if we can maybe get her off the map? I don't think that's going to work. I tried to land the follow-up punch, but that didn't happen. Teleport back. Okay, they're all on the objective. There's a Q. There's an attempted punch, but nope, I'm dead. Well played, Eevee. Throw down the F. Hello, Eevee. There's a punch. I don't really know what just happened, but I think we can get rid of her. Yeah, there we go. Din is here as well. Thank you for the free double. There is a triple. I literally dealt like 2 damage, I think, to that Nessa. We'll punch back over and I guess just sit on the point. Seems like they're still just here. There's a punch for the Eevee and a Q. She's been healed, so she's fine. We'll teleport back. There is the ultimate. I guess we'll just go ahead and pop it. We'll go after the Nessa because she's kind of on her own. We'll follow up with another punch. Nice. I don't know where she just teleported to. I guess we kind of messed her teleport up. I have no idea what just happened. Throw the F down. We'll punch over. Avoid any sort of damage. Pop the Q. Get some shots here on the Eevee. I think she used her blink already. For some reason I can't destroy that Nessa mine. I guess that's bugged. Very, very odd. But what I was trying to say is that, yeah, it's a pretty easy way to get a free 20% by just punching as soon as you use your ultimate. I don't know how that punch didn't land, by the way. Some shots here on the Eevee. She's going for the ultimate, but we're fine. I'm going to get forcefully pulled back. Tyra is just here. We'll go ahead and finish her off. My accuracy is just so goddamn bad today. 167 to 120. They did actually recover it a bit. We'll grab some more Chronos. Sadly, it does seem like our Anjo isn't here, so it is technically 4v5. He has definitely been DC'd. We'll throw down the F and go for the ult on the Eevee. Yeah, sure. We'll follow up with another punch on the Nessa. We'll get some shots. She instantly used her teleporter there because she thought I was going to jump her, and we still killed her. Anyway, I nearly got rid of the Tyra. I didn't realize Eevee was still focusing me. Okay, fair enough. I got grouped by 3 of them. We took out the Nessa, and we nearly got rid of the Tyra. Guess I'm going to try and push up a little bit. There's a punch. The punch is so finicky. There goes the Fury. We'll teleport back. There's even a delay on that for some reason. There's the nice going for the ult. Okay, hello Tyra. I'm going to punch you. Doesn't even give me any percentage because I'm already full on it. We'll throw the F down, go for the ult on the Eevee because she's on like no health. Or I guess it will just grab you the Furia. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. I don't feel like I was even close to aiming on the Fury instead of the Eevee, but whatever. Point just moved back here. Okay, I kind of spawned right next to it. I finished off our Nimble already. Just need to finish off our Chronos, and then we're fully set on yellow items. I'm not buying Master Riding because that would be completely pointless, even though it does kind of ruin the setup we're going for. I should be grabbing Cauterize, to be honest, because none of us have it, and the Fury is actually healing for quite a bit, so it's kind of dumb of me to not grab Cauterize now that I think about it. Throw down the F, pop the Q, get some shots on it here. We might as well land a punch and then just teleport back. We had a punch reset and just completely missed it. Threw myself out in the open and then took a shot from the Nessa for pretty much more than half my health. Get some shots on her, hit her with a punch. Sure, she's going to teleport away. I can't believe she actually has the range on that to move that far, but okay. Hello, Zin. I'm kind of behind you. We'll blink back. Go on the Tyra a little bit. Pop the Q. She has so much damage reduction. Jesus Christ. Can we finish her off? As long as she doesn't get healed, we might be able to. Nope, she got healed. Pop the F. Just finished off her Chronos. We'll go on the Nessa. We'll hit her with a punch and then pop a Q. I'm expecting her to teleport away. No. Okay, we'll land the follow-up punch. Thank you for a bunch of free percentage, and then we'll blink back. Hello, Eevee. There's a punch for you. Okay. Honestly, it's kind of crazy how quick we're genning it. Hello, Zin. I just punched you. We'll blink back. We'll land another one on him. Is he inside me? Yeah, that's a sentence I never want to say again. Okay, there's a punch. He is gone. We got the ult back. I guess we should just go ahead and use it. Yeah, sure. We'll jump the Nest. We've got none of our abilities up. Whatever the point is here. Throw down the F. Get a couple shots. There is a punch. I think I hit the Eevee. I don't really know what just happened. She's still going around. Yeah, there is a free kill. Where's everybody else? No, am I on my own? I guess we'll grab some Cauterize. Yep, sure. Finally. So far, this hasn't felt crazy good to play, but that's more of like the downsides of playing Talus than it is of this specific setup. We'll throw down the F. Go on the Tyra here. There's a punch. There's some more shots for her. Okay, I feel like I actually screwed myself over by punching her there, which happens most of the time. We'll go in here on the Nessa. Double punch. She actually going to go off the map? No, but she went right next to it. She teleported kind of through the ground there a little bit weirdly, but whatever. We got rid of her. Gonna just wait to heal up. We'll throw down the F and then we'll push in a little bit. The point is just here. Hello, Tyra. There's a free kill, which for some reason nobody was getting rid of. Hello, Eevee. There's some shots for your blinking up. Okay, there's a punch. Got pulled back. All right, Eevee is still just there. We'll punch over for the movement. She's blinking across again. There is the Q. I'm trying to have to avoid the Nessa here as well because she's really the only person that's actually screwing me over. I think the Nessa can just shoot me once and I'm pretty much dead in a fight because half my health's gone. Zin is ulting the Makoa. Zin also got rid of the Andrew, who isn't even here. We're still in the 4v5 by the way. We did finish off our Cauterize though, so we are max on items. We'll throw down the F, get some shots hit on the Zin and the Tyra. She has so much damage reduction. That's ridiculous. There's a punch. I don't know if I landed that or not. I'm going to punch away from the Kinessa. Genos died to the Eevee. We'll throw down the F, and there is the victory. Feel like we actually kind of deserve the win a little bit because we played the objective more than we were actually a 4v5, so I'm actually kind of surprised I managed to turn it into a win. I feel like I did fine on Talus, but I definitely noticed the downsides there of going for Talus, less so the setup. The setup actually worked pretty well. We went 20 to 12, 81k damage. I'm more than happy with that. The Makoa did finally play the objective a ton. The Andrew was pretty decent when he was there, but he did disconnect, I think, midway through that match. The Genos did a really good job. Massive props to him, and then the Dredge also did really well. 20 to 576k. Props to him. For their side, their Furia did decent. Their Zin did fine. Their Kinessa caused me a ton of trouble, so did the Eevee. These two guys were really the only people causing me any issues. Shouts to the Eevee and the Nessa. They also called me out there in the chat. And then finally their Tyra, I guess, also did fine. I'm actually kind of surprised we managed to turn that into a win, but I guess it is just because of the objective. We'll go ahead and re-queue for another one. But like I've said a ton in previous videos, I currently don't really like how Talus's punch works, and overall it can mess up a hell of a lot of plays, which is why usually better off just using it for movement, and if you've got to reload or something, because trying to use it midway through a fight can easily mess stuff up and then you can not get the kill, which is definitely why it's kind of hard to recommend this setup because of how finicky Talus's punch is. But for game 2, we've got TDM Dragon, we've got a Zin, we've got a Victor, Fury, and a Drogos. Then for their side, we're up against a Fury, a Cassia, Leon, a Maeve, and a Kinessa. This is actually an interesting setup to use as kind of a counter sniping measure because we were jumping on that Kinessa a ton, which is the thing I didn't really think about before. Definitely another reason why it worked so well is because it is pretty similar to what I usually use. It is literally just one card and a few of the levels changed around, but we'll go ahead and grab it. We'll start off with some Cauterize this time, be a little bit more sensible. We got Cardio, we got Exterminate, Eagle Eye, Impulse, Cherish, Cat Burglar, then also Eminence and Yomi, and then for some reason the Drogos hasn't grabbed anything. I'm just going to jump through the middle, use a punch to move to the left. It seems like they're all kind of just stood over there. A couple shots on the Kinessa, who's not doing anything. Sadly, it seems like our Drogos isn't here, so this is another 4v5, but I guess we won the first one, maybe we can win the second one. Hello Kinessa, there is a punch. Like, it's just so goddamn crappy to use. I really hope they fix it because it just feels so janky when you punch somebody now. Throw down the F. Hello Leon, there's a punch. We'll blink back. Okay, I guess I'm just using the punch to get people away from me and gen my ultimate a little bit at this point. Going to go ahead and drop the F and then pop the ult. Who are we going on? I guess the Cassie. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm not even going to try and follow up the punch because it's way easier to just use the Q and blast him. We'll punch across, get the Q on the Maeve. I'm dead to the Nessa. Is this going to be a repeat of game 1? Because it seems like it's the exact same thing. Hello Maeve, there's some shots. I'm just going to go ahead and yoink this in the middle. Another reason I guess why TDM is a bit better to play. I'm just going to go ahead and jump the Kinessa. I actually managed to follow her. There's a follow-up punch and she is not gone because she got healed by the Fury. I'm going to try and punch for movement. I'm actually still alive, but I'm just dead any second. Never mind, she missed the shot. I mean, I'm on 400 health. I'm kind of just waiting for my death. I'm just going to try and dodge out of combat, but no. Can I finish off this Fury before I get teleported back? Yes, I can. Our Fury went for the ult. We're actually 9 to 23. We do still stand a chance, but it's not looking too good. Can we finish off the Leanne? Yep. Stand by the Fury. Maybe we can get rid of the Cassie. No, she hit me with a heal heal there. Thank you very much. We'll throw down the F. I guess push up here. There's a punch which didn't hit you because, of course, it didn't. Tried to punch the Maeve as well. Missed it, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and throw an ult. No, I'm not, because the mine actually killed me. I just died to mine tick damage. Hello, Nessa. I guess you are still here. I'm not going to be able to finish you off. I also didn't gem my ultimate enough, but I'm going to pop the Q and get rid of the Cassie, and then we'll go and get rid of the Nessa, I guess. Thank you, Fury, for the heal. I guess we're going on the Leanne. She nearly went off the map. She did go off the map. That's probably the first time I've done that in a freaking minute. I can't remember the last time I punched somebody off the map. There's a punch for the Canessa. She's gone. Not a Canessa. It's a Cassie. I know it is. Pretty sure the Canessa is still somewhere over here. No? Oh, okay. I guess she is. It took me a little minute to find her, though. She's going to teleport away, but I placed my F there, so that actually worked out perfectly. Top-notch flank place. We'll get some more morale boost. Go towards the middle. Just looked at the score. We are currently nearly finished. 22-37. And there we go. There is the defeat. Don't feel like I could have really done very much to affect that score there. We went 8-5-32k. Definitely didn't do crazy good, but you know, I feel like I did decent. So did the Zin. So did the Victor. Fury, definitely not so much, and definitely not the Jogos, who wasn't even here for their side there. The Ant did pretty damn good. Their Maeve shredded. The Canessa also did fine. The Cassie did alright, and so did, yeah, the Fury. They deserve the win, but we'll go ahead and requeue for one more to finish it off. Both of the matches we've had so far have been 4v5s, which is kind of sucky, but so far it's actually worked, you know, surprisingly well. We've got the ult off a ton. Not so much there in game 2, again, because of the map and the teams. We actually haven't gone up against a tank just yet, which is definitely a better situation for it, because Talus Punch definitely doesn't feel the best. I hope it gets changed. It's probably not going to, but it definitely would be something that I'd love to see, because Talus Punch currently is really only useful for movement or like a last resort source of damage. Alright, well, for game 3, we've got King of the Hill, Marauder Support, we've got the end, we've got an Io, a Ram, and an Andro. Shoutouts to Blurpy Snurpy, by the way, I like the name for this. They've got a Maeve, a Jonas, an Andro, a Vora, and an Amani. So no tank again, but regardless, we'll go ahead and grab the same thing in a strength and then the setup. We'll also start off with some morale boost again instead of the Cauterize, even though it's more sensible. I feel like Paladins really doesn't want me to show off the setup today, but we're going to give it our best effort anyway. We've got Curse Revolver, we've got Eminence, we've got Split of God's Blessing, Super Standard, Rogue's Gambit, Curse Revolver, Luminary, Spitting Ice, and Relentless Presence. So standard talent selection all round. Guess I'm just going to run across the top, but then take a sharp left and maybe go around. Is this going to work? Probably not. This is going to backfire massively, but I'm going to give it an effort anyway. We'll throw down the F. Hello, I did pop my Q there, but it just didn't work. We hit it with a punch, which I guess has a weird momentum carry when Amani's in a right click. I'm dead to the Andro. Throw down the F. I'm expecting them to jump down soon. Hello, Maeve. She's just not going to drop. She's going to dash instead. We'll go over here. That is the Vora. There's a punch for you and some shots. She's actually gone. Threw down the F. Went ahead and popped the ult. Did have to hit it a couple times, but she is gone. Nice. She tried to right click there. We'll punch for the movement. Go around the top. See if we can maybe get the jump on somebody. No, I popped the Q early and they're all over there. I guess that wasn't too good of a spot to place my freaking F, but I guess the punch over might have just saved my ass. Thank you, Io, for the heal. The movement on Talus there was pretty smooth. Sometimes that punch actually is super useful. Leanne's going for the ult. Hit Vora in the face, but obviously she has damage immunity for like a second or two there when she pops the ultimate, so she won the fight. A bit cheesy, but alright. Throw down the F, use the punch for movement, pop the Q, go in, see if we can get rid of anybody here. I'm expecting the Jones to grab, but we'll just blink back early. Seems like Amani went for the ult as well. Vora hit me with the cripple. I am, yep, definitely just dead. I guess everybody was just fighting on the bottom. I'm totally screwed because obviously I left my mark there. There is the Q. I feel like I screwed myself over. That was more unlucky positioning from the enemies, but I guess we still managed to take the Vora out anyway, even though I died. Ram just ulted 2 of them, although they're both still alive. Threw down the F, go ahead and pop the ult, which I had to hit like 3 times again because for some reason my ult just doesn't want to work. There goes the Genos, he was on a huge streak. We'll go ahead and teleport back to meet the Vora on the other side. What a play. Maybe jumping in. There we go. She's gone. Okay, unofficial triple. Nice. We'll go ahead and grab some more morale boost. Blink back. Velo Vora. There's a punch, but I guess you don't care about that. There is a Q. I'm totally dead. Oh, maybe not. Okay, Leon avenged me. That's fine. I'll take that. Definitely had a feeling there when the Vora ulted and I couldn't see where she was, that she was just going to be waiting near my mark. I'm going to get some shots hit on the My Dragon. Will blink back. Up a Q. Try and blast the Vora first, and then we'll get rid of the Dragon. Nice. On 95% of it. Maeve got some good damage on her there. She's going for the ultimate. I tried to track her as best as I could, but it still wasn't perfect. She's dead though. Throw down the F. Jump on the Amani. Yeah, sure. We'll follow up with another punch, which just didn't work because she was near a wall and used her right click, I guess. Punch across. Hello, Andrew. I'm just going to go after the General. She's going for the ult. Thank you for staying still for me. There we go. Easy kill. Seems like we're going to win this one. 313 to 108. We've actually got a massive lead. I've been doing pretty mediocre, but I guess the rest of the team has been, yep, kind of carrying. Threw down the F, expecting people to be up here. Okay, Halo Void. Took me a little minute. There's a punch, which I guess you just completely denied. Andrew's over here on no health, so I guess I'm going to chase. There's a punch. That actually worked. Go ahead and pop the ult. Yeah, sure. We'll just go ahead and punch the freaking, yeah, whatever, Maeve, I guess. We'll blink back and then punch over here. Pretty much anytime I use my ultimate, we get like 30% of it back, but there is the victory. Weird flicker there at the end. Pretty solid match. I feel like that was probably the most boring one out of the 3 we've played, and the one that I actually kind of did the best in, but that was definitely just more of the team putting in work. Shoutouts to Ice Kishi. That was the enemy generals for the stats. Top to bottom though, the Io did pretty good, the Andro shredded, the Ram did a pretty good job. He stuck to the point. The Dian also did decent. We did fine. Pretty average stat there on their side. Their generals did pretty damn good. Their Amani did a really good job. Their Vora did fine. Their Andro also did pretty solid, and then their Maeve had a bit of a hard time, but overall wasn't that uneven of a game. We just played the objective way more. And yeah, there we go. That was Max Ult Spam Talus. I don't think I've got really anything else to add, but I guess the thing I kind of want to end it on is that this card is really, really strong. The setup works really, really well, but what doesn't is Talus Punch. It could really do with being fiddled with a little bit, because currently it is really not that easy to land, and it feels really, really messy when you do land it, so I feel like it could do with being changed a little bit. I feel like I should say that also. The matches we had today weren't particularly great for it. We didn't go up against a single tank. We didn't really have a good map for it either. We had pretty open ones. If you go on like Onslaught Primal Court with like 2 tanks, you're going to get your ult off a ridiculous amount. But then again, Talus ult also isn't particularly strong. That is kind of the other problem with it, is that it isn't like a massively powerful ultimate. It is definitely fun and it works well. It is not a bad ult, but it definitely isn't as good as a lot of the ults that other flankers have, for example. But yeah, I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say here at the end, so I guess we'll just go ahead and cut the video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frost there.